Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. All is well on this Lionsgate 8 2024. Shout out to you and yours. Make sure that you don't take things too emotional today and be more analytical. Use that mental capacity to move you forward. Sometimes we have to go backwards because Mercury is in the retrograde, which represents the mind, the communications, your neighbors, your cousins, things like that, things that are near to you, travel, communications, devices, all those things may be a little array because of this Mercury retrograde. But we're going to get into this YSL day 108. Now, as we know, Woody's back. He'll be back Monday. The jury will be back Monday. But there's some issues that I hear that's going on with the juror, one of the jurors who happened to be in the building yesterday for infamous Sylvia's recollection on her page. Shout out to infamous Sylvia. We're about to get into this energy reading for today, 108. See what the cards have to say, according to King Cooley, about the case. But before we get started, let's get into it.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Welcome back. We're going to do a quick current cosmic forecast for this Lionsgate energy. Let's go. King Cooley, we in the building.
Grand Rising on this August 8th, 2024. Welcome to the Lionsgate 2024, where this morning the moon is in Libra. The moon in Libra implements the buddy system. Sometimes in life, all we want is to be with our bestie instead of a group of unknown people. The Libra moon speaks the secret language of the twosome in a crowd. It draws towards someone we trust the most and consider him or her a mirror to ourselves. It is the perfect time to nurture our friendships and sharpen our muse. It is a period of realization about how others see you as a person, and your actions become your impressions. Under the influence of Libra illumination, you might become a socialite, favoring easy breezy togetherness and connections. But be prepared for the confrontations and intense encounters with your enemies and also frenemies. Your desire to look unique in every way urges you to experiment with your style and seek some refreshing and sophisticated look that voice your aestheticism. The Libra moon magic symbolizes a need to pamper yourself. You know how to put your emotions aside and resolve conflicts with diplomacy without hurting anyone. It is your moment to validate your actions yourself instead of seeking others' approval. To attune yourself with its emotional tone and restore your life balance. Decluttering your space and mediating are your go-to remedies. Shout out to you and yours, Grand Rising. Thank you for coming on in. Disclaimer. Yeah, for that private reading. Private readings are by donations only. Hit the Cash App. Send me a comment, a message, an email. Get in touch with me. IG, Facebook, YouTube. King Cooley on everything. Hit the Cash App. Let me get a private reading for you today. Shout out to you and yours and all those that always represent King Cooley. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube video today. King Cooley, nothing but love. And I'm out. Peace. King Cooley, we in the building. It's Lionsgate at 8:08 a.m. That's a coincidence? Nah, I don't think so. But we're gonna get into this live energy reading day 108 YSL trial. A lot going on. A lot that we know about, a lot we don't know about, a lot we're gonna find out today. A lot of things are being revealed, going back into the past of this case. The judge is trying to clean things up, which represents what's going on with the Mercury retrograde. And that's about what we're doing, paying attention to all the details. For a lot of us, it's sometimes, when we're watching, it may seem a little boring what they're doing, but the judge is moving this case forward. It looks like we will have a trial after all, so far. Okay, but we're going to see what's going on because it's a lot of energy with Mars uh, going to be squaring, Mars and Jupiter squaring off with Venus and Mercury, which is going to be an interesting thing to see. The moon now is leaving Virgo, going into Libra, as we saw earlier in this video. So, what all that means, according to the cosmic energy of this reading, we're going to find out. Shout out to you and yours for those that always donate to my Cash App. I appreciate you. Much appreciated. Thank you for all the support that you have been giving me. Please like, share, subscribe this video. Share it with your friends. Share with those that you think may need it. For live energy readings from me, King Cooley, please leave me a detailed description in the comment section on how to reach you, or just leave me a comment and we can do it live on the next live reading on my YouTube channel. If you want a private reading, those are by donations only, of course, because you're not paying really for the reading, you're paying for my time, which is amazing. Thank you for that. And those that do come to get these private readings from me, I appreciate all of you. It's King Cooley. We're going to get into this real quick. Shout out to you and yours. Day 108, YSL. So to begin, we have the Queen of Swords energy. This is about honesty, trust, truth, speaking up, speaking the truth, finding out the truth. So this day 108, a lot of truth will come out. Now, yes, this is a case where the truth should always be out. But unfortunately, there's a lot of things that are not quite clear. And with the judge's job here, Judge Whitaker, her job is to clean things up. And here we have the Queen of Cups, nurture, mother energy, loved, feeling love, needing to be loved, and giving love. So far we have this truth. What is the truth about what kind of emotional support that we have? What kind of nurturing that we must need to continue on? I'm sure here with the world card in the upright position, so there's going to be some endings happening. In order to clean things up, we have to end some things. We have to shut some things down that no longer is valid because it's not the truth. So once we start seeking the truth here in the case, which this case will bring out a lot of truth today, and the world card represents that which is going to be completed. Something will be complete today as we move on with this case. Here with the Chariot card in the reverse, so there are things that need to change or move, but it's a retrograde in Mercury, so there may be things that have to take its time to go back and forth with some energies, back and forth, until they can find a resolution for change. With the Four of Pentacles, the change may have to do with saving something, saving energy, saving finances, saving money again. So this case is definitely about saving money, but it hasn't been accomplished as yet, as the case is still going on. Here we have the devil card in the upright position, which is Scorpio energy and learning to let things go that no longer serve you good. Pardon self, the devil is Capricorn energy. I apologize, Capricorn energy, and it's about those things that may be addictions, those things that may be very addictive to us, those things that are codependency issues, which we may have. So in this case, there's some things that some people just can't let go. Obsession, very obsessed. So this in this case, it seems like the obsession here is to possibly save time, save energy, save money as much as we can, and to move this case forward. Although there's some endings that are going to happen today, not sure what those are, but it's definitely about being obsessed. And the Five of Wands here in the reverse, on top of this Chariot in the reverse. So there's a lot of things from the past that are going to come up today. Things from our past energy, past life, past situations that are will come up in this case. They're going to have to keep hashing out all the past energy because what goes around comes around, and this is what we're seeing. It's a lot of protection, um, protective energy, blocking, holding on to information, saving it for yourself. See, what I realized is, according to this case, Deputy District Attorney Love has been caught in a few lies here and there, and the truth is going to come out. All the truth should be coming out, a lot more truth coming out that we thought we knew everything, and we really don't. The Four of Pentacles on top of the and was in the reverse. So after we had trying to save some money, save some energy, save our energy, unfortunately things are trying to move too fast. So the judge wants to save money. She's probably getting her orders from a higher realm, and she needs to save money, save time, save energy. So the judge is going to push through this case as fast as possible, is the key. But in doing so, they're obsessed with getting things done. She's very obsessed with getting things done today. Here with the Knight of Cups in the upright position, as you can see. So giving off a little bit of, I love what I do for a living. This is why I do what I do. And I want to move forward in the fashion of caring, of also not getting too emotional, but more analytical about things. But yet, unfortunately, this is a very emotional case. So, so far, what we have is the truth is going to come out about someone's mother who was involved. Maybe we're going to get some energy of why things are happening the way they're happening. Is the judge trying to be like the mother of this entire case, be cordial with everybody? She's very charismatic when it comes to both sides of the case. Also, we have Woody coming back on Monday. So Woody's energy is, I just want to show love. I want to show how much someone has done for me, because I'm sure Jeffrey Williams has done a lot for Woody in the past. And Woody's remembering all of these things, that the connections that he has with Jeffrey. So he's feeling himself. The emotions is coming through for Woody to want to tell the truth. He so wants to be honest as much as possible, to tell the truth without incriminating himself, without incriminating others, but just be honest. So we're going to get a lot more honesty out of Woody on Monday, provided that he does testify. Let's see if that's the case. Well, again, we have the death card. So it's about letting go of those things that no longer serve you good. So he wants to let things go. It's not healthy for his environment. What's not healthy, you can see yesterday when Woody, the other day when Woody came in, he just didn't look like he really wanted to be there. He wants this thing to end with the Ten of Swords, but it's not over yet, just yet, Woody. This is also an ending. So maybe there could have been, God forbid, a death in the family, or somebody's having a death in the family, maybe one of the defendants or something. But there will be some issue about ending something or letting things something go. It could be the jurors. You can have an issue with one of the jurors today, which means that they will have to let one of the jurors go. The justice card is in the reverse. So are we getting complete justice? Or is somebody being judged unfairly? And this is the energy that we're getting with Woody. I believe he's feeling like this is unjust. He's being not treated fairly, and that will come out in his testimony. Again, we have the death card again. So I'm not sure what's going on, but at this time it's in the reverse. So in this case, we have to let go of those things that we can no longer serve the case good. Whatever that is, the truth has to come out that this case is moving forward with a lot of inconsistencies. Seven of Wands in the upright position. Okay. Let us know that there's other things that may need to happen before something else can happen. There's steps to this. You can't skip steps. You can't skip steps. So what we're going to find out is if Woody decides to testify, that it's going to be very methodical, step by step by step by step by step, until they get to what they need out of Woody. The Emperor card in the reverse. This is Judge Whitaker, the judge that who sits on high, on top of the court. So Judge Whitaker is possibly not the only one judging this case. I believe what she's doing is somebody else's work, or possibly letting other judges or the Supreme Court or whomever help her guide her through this case. What's ending is something new. This case is going to start new, start fresh. I believe that we're going to start Woody all over again. And this is the fresh start for this energy. But there's still something just not quite ready to move on. There's something that's just not quite healthy about this situation. The Nine of Pentacles in the upright position is the financial situation. Someone is coming in to help Woody financially. Maybe his lawyer is taking the case pro bono, or maybe Melnick and Woody have to resolve or have resolved their financial issues between one another. What needs to be let go of that's no longer serving us good is the Queen of Pentacles, this job, this energy. So there isn't an energy of being the boss. So Woody is more financially stable than he probably was in the past. So he's using this money that he's making on the YouTube and things like that to possibly help pay for his attorney. Also, the Emperor card in the reverse, there's something about the judge that may end. She may end this case. I've said that in the past reading, that there will be a mistrial or some sort of ending to this case. I don't believe that the case will complete all the way through next spring. That's just what these cards have been telling me. And the Two of Swords now in the reverse, There has to be some sort of change, some sort of decision that Woody has to make that Woody does not want to make. So again, we may get, I don't want to testify. It could be a lot going on in Woody's personal life that we don't know about that may come up. And he has to make a decision to let things go that no longer serve him good, especially emotionally. I believe Woody's going through a lot of emotional trauma, a lot of emotional energy coming from all over the place. And Woody's trying to combat that energy. So he has to learn to let go of his emotions and just be more analytical about this case. Here with the Sun card in upright position, there is something that's going to be revealed, something that we can see now, something of more of a warm nature. It's a happy energy too. So I believe Woody will be happy when this is over. Things will change for him. He will be able to see through the death, if you will, see through the things that he no longer has to deal with. And the Moon card represents hidden energy, things that are hidden from us that we don't see. And when the full moon comes in on the 19th of this month, a lot of clarity will come out. Right now, things are pretty clouded. The judgment is clouded. The judge's judgment is pretty clouded. But as this week and next week, which is going to be very interesting because, like I said earlier, the Mars and Jupiter are squaring Mercury and Venus. Mercury's in the retrograde. So a lot of the details that we missed the first time will be coming out in this case. The judge is working on trying to clean things up, and I believe she believes that things are all cleaned up, but there's still some things that are buried that we're going to find out. There's still some things that are still yet left to come out, which will shock the judge. A lot of going back and forth. The reason why she's going back and forth because she has to clean up. This is a cleanup period for the rest of this week, but next week, I promise you, it's going to be rough for all parties involved in this case and the following week. So up until the full moon, this case is going to take a turn, possibly for the worse. Here we have the Hermit card, which is about healing. This is Virgo energy. Again, we have Mercury and Venus in Virgo. Mercury is retrograding in Virgo, and Venus is entering Virgo. So they're kind of facing each other. They're going towards each other. So there's a lot of friction when it comes to this Mercury retrograde squaring off on Jupiter and Uranus, and the moon will be soon opposite Saturn. So there's going to be a lot of restrictions, a lot of things that's going to hold people back, possibly hold Woody back from testifying. Also, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright position. Being able to share or spend this energy, use this energy for something wise. Use your time to see through things that we don't see. We can't see everything, but we will see once the week goes on. Again, we have here the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So there's someone who thinks that they have all the answers, that they can do whatever they want in this case, but that's not the case because the case is built on finances. So they're worried about the financial situation of this case. And that's going to be the reason why they're trying to rush through this case. The Two of Pentacles is saying that there has to be a choice that's going to be made when it comes to how much energy is being used. How much of my energy do I have to give up in order to complete this? With the High Priestess in the reverse is, people are not taking in account that there is a higher power, a spiritual power, and God we trust. So this case will take a spiritual turn at some point next week. The choices that have to be made is to, do we hold on to this case? Do we hold on to our truth? Would Woody continue to say the things that he said in the past, or will there be something totally new that we'll find out once Woody is on the stand? If Woody takes the stand, that is. But the case will move on because finances of a burden for this case. A lot of money issues look like it's a part of this case, is what I'm getting at. The Fool card. This represents the soul. So somebody's looking to save their soul. Maybe Woody is more spiritual in nature than we believe. He says he believes very much in God, and I believe him. And because God is on his side, he has no fear. He believes God is going to help him through this case, and then we're going to move on to a new energy. So I do believe that this case is going to start new, start fresh, start over, or end totally. And we'll have to have a new beginning and have no fear. So Woody shouldn't come in with any fear. He should come in with possibly the truth. Let go of the emotions and let go of the things that no longer serve you good, because it's not going to help you in the long run. The Seven of Cups is, you have options, Woody. You have options. So choose your options wisely, because like I said, next week, starting Monday, all the way up until the 19th, is going to be very, very difficult for this judge, for this case to move forward. She's going to try to move the case forward as much as possible, but there's some options in here that she may have chosen that may not be best for this case. So at the end of the day 108, look for a lot of things to end that doesn't serve this case any good, a lot of emotional energy that may come out, a lot of people or things, people are obsessed about this case. So the obsession is what's driving the energy of this case. But don't be a fool, Woody. Don't be a fool and think that this case is going to be like it was 2, 3 months ago. This is totally new, totally unexpected. We have a new judge, we have a jury. There may be some compromises with the jury. We will find all of that out today. It's King Cooley. Welcome to day 108, and I'm out. Peace.